Basketball is the most changed sport throughout all of sports. In the 1880s to the 1920s, the players wore these jerseys to keep their jerseys fastened so they wouldn't come untucked. They were buttoned underneath the crotch region and made out of wool. In this next picture, we can see these men are wearing very long work pants and work shoes. These would not be the ideal basketball uniforms today. In the 1920s to the 1940s, this was a major change when the basketball uniform became two pieces. In common with the last basketball uniform, this one is made out of wool as well. We can also see a number printed on the front of the jersey, giving a new aspect to the audience of basketball. We see in the next picture as well that there are knee pads being worn, showing that the uniform has been changed for safety reasons. Also, we can see the Converse shoes who were invented by a man named Charles Chuck, who sold them while playing basketball. From the 1940s to the 1960s, the uniforms had changed from wool to nylon. The wool would become way too hot for the players, heating them up. Also, the wool would be absorbent to their sweat. Natural selection helped change the uniforms. The players thought it would be better for them to feel less sweaty with nylon over wool. Throughout basketball, some small tinkered things have changed, but eventually they led to big changes. These wool uniforms have gone extinct. The 1960s to 1980s were very small tinkers, like for example, the jerseys got tighter, and longer socks came in place. They were more of a fashion statement, but still a small tinker. And in some cases, headbands were worn to get hair out of the way. The same thing happens here as in the other years. The athletes prefer nylon over wool, which is how the environment has influenced the change over time due to the heat. It causes the athletes to choose a better uniform. The reason so is because the wool made them sweat and the nylon reduced the sweat and how much it actually carried. Now in 1987, Michael Jordan asked the leader of the NBA to allow longer length shorts. He eventually, after a season, allowed Michael to wear longer shorts. This huge change changed basketball uniforms forever. Overall, uniforms changed by wool to nylon and high shorts to low shorts.